Welcome back, guys. In this video, we're going to be going over one of the most important steps to get sales and clients for your product or service, and that's creating an irresistible offer. And we're going to go over exactly what makes an offer irresistible and how you can create your own irresistible offer actually with the help of AI and ChatGPT. All right, so let's go through this. Let me zoom in again a little bit more. So the number one reason why a $100,000 HC coach or consulting business isn't at $1 million or 10 million is that their offer typically just isn't good enough. You see, your offer decides the success of your business. You can have the greatest, service delivery or greatest course in the world, but if your offer to your target audience is terrible, nobody's going to buy it. On the contrary, if your service or product is terrible, but your offer is out of this world, you can still scale your business to $1 million plus. So I'm going to write down some incredible offers and let's try to find the commonalities between them. So here's the first example. Marketing agencies focus on the fashion industry. Elevate your client's brand visibility with our influencer marketing program. If we don't achieve a minimum of 1 million impressions and engagement within 30 days, we'll provide an additional influencer campaign at a 50% discount. Okay, here's example 2. Attention e-commerce businesses doing over $100,000 a month. Skyrocket your sales with our performance-driven marketing package. We guarantee a minimum 30% increase in online revenue within 90 days or we'll work for free until we achieve it. And finally, example 3, calling all automotive businesses, drive more sales with our tailored video marketing campaign. And if we don't increase your dealership's foot traffic and lead conversion by 20% within 90 days, we'll refund your investment and run the campaign for an extra month at no charge. So here are 3 examples. And with these 3 examples, they all have 4 key ingredients that make them a really great offer. Okay, so let's go through all those 4 right now. So the first one that every single offer here does is that all of them call out a target market. So the target market call out is about clearly identifying and addressing the specific audience for whom your offer is intended. By explicitly mentioning the target market in your offer, you can create a sense of personalization and relevance. And this helps grab anyone's attention and make them feel like the offer is tailored specifically to them, and they're more likely to listen to what you have to say. So for the 3 examples above, here were the callouts in all 3. All of them started in the very first sentence for each example. So the first one, the callout was marketing agencies focusing on the fashion industry. So as you can see there, they made it niche specific. They're not talking about marketing agencies in general for the offer. They're talking about marketing agencies only in the fashion industry. So if you're a marketing agency hearing this offer, you're going, oh, that's me. Okay, let me hear what they have to say. The second call out for the second example was e-commerce businesses doing over $100,000 a month. And then the third one was calling all automotive businesses. So that's the first point that makes an offer irresistible is you need to call out your target market. You can't just say, we're going to help you achieve X results. You want to tell exactly who you're helping. So that's the first point. Call out your target market. The second one is to then make a claim. So the claim is the key benefit or outcome that your offer promises to deliver to the target market. Basically what it is, it's the desired result that you're going to get for them or the desired result that your target audience wants. So to give you an example here, here's an example of the claims that were in each of these 3 examples. So the first one for the marketing agencies with the fashion industry were influencer marketing program that could achieve 1 million impressions in 30 days. So that's their claim. They're saying their marketing program, their influencer marketing program can get you 1 million impressions in 30 days. The second one here, which was for the e-commerce one, was performance-driven marketing package that will increase their online revenue by 30% in 90 days. So that's their claim. They'll increase their revenue by 30% within 3 months, basically. And then the last one here was tailored video marketing campaigns that will increase foot traffic and lead conversions by 20% in 90 days. Now, the main claim here was lead conversions by 20%. So this is probably the most important part of creating your offer. You always want a claim. And the claim is just the desired result of the person you're trying to sell your offer to. Okay? So let's say let's just make an example up. Let's say I'm selling a fitness program, right? And I was creating my offer. Well, my claim would be, I will help you add I will help you add 15 pounds of muscle in the next 90 days. That's my claim I'm saying. And that's going to get other people interested in my offer because that's a desired result for my target audience. Most people, when they're working out, they want to gain muscle or lose fat, right? So you always want to make a claim. So always make a claim within your offer. Now, the next one that every single one of these offers had was what we call a risk reversal. So a risk reversal involves addressing the potential concerns or hesitations your target market might have about accepting your offer. And it really demonstrates confidence in your product or service. So by offering, whether it be a guarantee, a refund policy, a free trial, or any form of risk mitigation, you remove the perceived risk from the customer's perspective. So essentially what we're trying to say, or what I'm trying to say here is when you have what we call a risk reversal, it's reducing the risk that they have to pay you for your product or service, right? Because let's say if they watch one piece of your content, they may not be entirely sold on you yet. So when you're telling them, hey, I can get you 1 million impressions, I can increase your revenue by 30%, people are still going to be like, well, can you? I'm not sure if you can. What happens if I don't? So to increase that trust, you want to have a risk reversal. So again, all these 3 examples up here all had a risk reversal. So for the first example, this was the risk reversal. If we don't achieve a minimum of 1 million impressions and engagement within 30 days, we're providing an additional influencer campaign at a 50% discount. So this was the risk reversal. So if we don't achieve this claim that we're saying, we'll give you another campaign at half the price. Now, the risk reversal for the second one was we guarantee a minimum 30% increase in online revenue within 90 days, or we'll work for you for free until we achieve it. So that's the risk reversal. We'll work for you for free until we get this claim that we say. And then the last one was, if we don't increase your dealership's foot traffic and lead conversions by 20% within 90 days, we'll refund your investment and run the campaign for an extra month at no charge. So that's probably one of the biggest risk reversals. It's giving the money back if you don't get your claim. Now, obviously, a lot of you who are new, maybe to creating offers, you want to be comfortable doing that. So this is just if you're super confident in your offer and what you do, then you could say this for your risk reversal. Okay. So we'll refund your entire investment and run the campaign for an extra month at no charge. Now, the last point that makes all these offers an irresistible offer is they all have a timeline. And this is very important to have a timeline. So again, people want results fast. They don't want to wait months to see the results you claimed. So that's why it's very important to have a timeline and telling your prospects that you can get them, their desired result in, let's say, Y amount of time. So by saying you get them result in 30 days or 90 days, they're more likely to go with you over a competitor because they now have an expectation of when they can receive results. So again, examples in the timelines, examples in these offers up here were influencer marketing program that achieved 1 million impressions in 30 days. So again, that was our timeline, 30 days. Performance-driven marketing package that will increase their online revenue by 30% in 90 days. That's the timeline, saying that they'll get your result within 90 days. And this one as well, increase foot traffic and lead conversions by 20% in 90 days. Okay? So those are the 4 things you need in your offer to make it irresistible. You need to call out your target market. You need to make a claim. Basically, the claim, again, is just the desired result you're going to get for someone. You need to have some form of risk reversal to reduce the risk that someone has in paying you for your product or service. And again, that could be, let's say, like if you're selling a course, you could do like a 14-day money back guarantee, right? And if you're selling a service, it could be we work for you for free until we do, or if we don't yet get you this claim, we'll like do another campaign for you at 50% the rate. Okay. And then the last one, again, was to have a timeline, just saying you get these results in anything more than 90 days, I think is a little bit too much to be in the timeline. So try to always keep it at 90 days or less. Okay. So that's the first part in having an irresistible offer. The next part is what we call value stacking. Now, value stacking is a strategic approach that involves bundling multiple benefits, features, or services together to create a more compelling and attractive offer. And it focuses on maximizing the value that customers receive from a product, service, or solution. And when applied to your offer, value stacking allows you to present a really comprehensive package that combines various different elements and makes it very appealing. So value stacking, in short, is just basically you combining a bunch of different services or offers together so someone's perceived value of your offer is higher and that they're willing to pay more. So I'm going to show you 3 examples here, but here's one just at the top of my head so then you can kind of get an understanding of it. So let's say there's 2 people, right? Person number 1 says, I can do video editing for you, or I can edit your videos for you for like, let's say I can edit 10 videos for you for $1,000, right? Person number 2 is going to say, not only will I edit those videos, I'll do the color correction. I'll make sure it matches your brand colors. I will create the thumbnails for the videos. I'll upload the videos for you too. And I'll also do that for $1,000, right? Which one do you think they're going to go with? They're going to go with person number 2 because the perceived value is higher. That person is doing a lot more. So I can see myself paying them $1,000 more than the other person. And again, you'll get more understanding when I show you these examples though. So here's like 3 examples of value stacking. So for example, for a coach that teaches how to create your own online course to other people, here's how they can value stack that offer. So here's all the things they can add together in the core offer to get people to buy their offer. So they can sell how they'll teach you how to do comprehensive course creating training. They'll give you personalized coaching and feedback. They'll do technical setup and platform selection. They'll help you out with marketing and enrollment strategies. They'll help you out with monetization, revenue generation. They'll do student engagement and support. They'll help you out with templates and resources and just so many other things, right? So if I go to you and I'm trying to sell you my offer and I show you that I'm going to help you out with all of this, it makes your perceived value of my offer much higher, and now you're willing to pay more money for it. So that's the importance of value stacking. And then here's another example. Agency that sells video marketing to automated services or automated businesses, right? Let's say we could say to automated businesses, this is what we'll do for you. We'll give you our customized video marketing strategies. We'll do professional video production for you. We have automated industry expertise. We have multiple channel video distribution. We'll distribute your videos across multiple channels. We'll do search engine optimization and video analytics and performance tracking and branding and storytelling in the videos as well, right? It's just a bunch of things added together to make the offer seem more appealing. Because when you encapsulate all of this together, this is just video marketing, right? We're just taking that word of video marketing and we're just telling the people who we're trying to sell to exactly what we're doing, right? This is exactly what we're doing, and we're pitching it as each step as being like its own service. And that's basically value stacking. So hopefully that made sense. Again, value stacking is kind of like more of like an intermediate term, but again, it's just a bunch of services added together to make your offer seem more appealing. Okay. Now, the last point to make your offer irresistible is to have what we call a unique mechanism. So a unique mechanism is the unique way in which your product or service delivers the target customer's desired end result. And every unique mechanism has its own brand name to differentiate from a competitor. So basically what the unique mechanism is, right, your process to get someone results is different from someone else in your exact same industry. So if you're a fitness coach helping people lose weight, right, another fitness coach to help people lose weight will have a whole different process than you. So what you want to do to make yourself stand out is to have a name for your own process. And this is what we call your unique mechanism. So here's some examples for unique mechanism names for each of the services up here, right? For the coach that teaches how to create your own online course, right, they can say, this is how we're going to help you make your own online course using our cash cow course machine, or using our course craft masterclass, or using the learn launch blueprint, right? They're making up their own name for their own system, and it makes the perceived value look higher. Okay. And you can check out the different names for these as well. But I just gave these as examples for unique mechanism names. So the whole goal for creating your offer is to basically increase the perceived value of it. Because when you increase the perceived value, it's going to make people be willing to pay a lot more money for it, right? It's the difference between someone paying $1,000 for your offer versus $10,000. It's all in the perceived value. So if you follow these 3 steps of having these 4 traits in your offer, value stacking your services together or the other offers, and have a unique mechanism name for your system or even for your offer in general, this is what makes an offer truly irresistible. Now, again, if you're new to creating offers, this might be hard for you and you probably will mess this up at the very start. So that's why we have prompts to do it for you. Aren't we so kind? So here, I'm going to show you how to use each one. So first one is creating the irresistible offer and create an offer that has each of these traits in it. So all you have to do for this one is copy this prompt right here. This prompt's going to be pretty big, but copy this prompt into ChatGPT. So let me just copy it real quick. There we go. Copy it into ChatGPT, paste it in here. And then all you're doing is putting down the context. The only thing you're changing is the placeholder here, which is the context. And in this placeholder, just describe who you are, who you help, and how you help people, the services or products you're selling, the exact people you're selling your product or services to, and any case studies and results from previous clients if you have them. So here's an example that I have. My name's Jack. I'm the CEO of an agency that does video editing for YouTubers. The YouTubers I help usually have over 1,000 followers, but less than 100,000. I recently helped a fitness YouTuber grow his following by 30,000 in 60 days, and a finance YouTuber grow his following by 50,000 in 90 days. So we're just going to copy this example here and put it into ChatGPT. There we go. And now it's going to create our irresistible offer. All right. And there we go. So we'll let it create it, then we'll go through it, and we'll make sure it has all the 4 traits in here as well. Okay, awesome. So it's done. So here we go. Our first line here is attention YouTubers with 1,000 to 100,000 followers, right? That's our call out right there. So let's actually go back and let's go just to show you. So we have our call out right there. Supercharge your YouTube growth with our expert video editing services. We've successfully propelled a fitness YouTuber to gain 30,000 followers in just 60 days and a finance YouTuber to skyrocket by 50,000 in 90 days. Now it's your turn, right? This is good to have a case study in your offer as well, just to show proof that your stuff actually does work. But if you don't have a case study, then just don't worry about it right now. So we promise to boost your channel's follower growth by at least 20% within 60 days. So that right there is our claim, right? That's our claim. We're going to boost your channel's followers by at least 20% within 60 days. That's the desired result most YouTubers have. They want to grow their follower base. So this is a good claim. And then we also have our timeline here, which is 60 days. And then next line here, if we don't, we'll offer you additional month of premium editing services absolutely free. So that right there is now our risk reversal for if we don't achieve the claim. And then here, it's just don't miss out on this opportunity to amplify your reach and engage your audience like never before. Book a call with us today and see the transformation in your channel's growth and engagement. So that's actually a pretty good offer. Like this is really good. So now that we have that done though, we have to now value stack our services. Now the great thing for you is for the next prompt to value stack your services, I believe you don't even have to do anything. You just have to copy and paste the prompt. And I'm correct. So all you have to do is just copy and paste this prompt right here. If I could just, there we go, get it. Go to ChatGPT right under the one that you just did, paste this, and now it's going to give you different services that you can value stack together to make your offer more irresistible. So the first one here we have advanced video editing services, customized thumbnail creation, SEO optimized video titles and descriptions, content strategy consultation, audience engagement analysis, social media integration, branding and channel identity development. This is actually all really good. Like this is really good right now. So whenever we jump on a call with a potential prospect and we're selling our service, we would tell them like that we do all of these, right? Up here in our offer, we say that we just grow YouTubers using our video editing services, right? But this is where you go more in depth and tell them exactly what you do. We do advanced video editing services. We do customized thumbnails. We SEO optimize the video. We do content strategy consultation. And the thing is that if you're just doing video editing in general, you probably already do all this. So why not say everything you're doing? So then you're increasing the perceived value of your prospect and they're more likely to pay you more. Okay, so that is the value stack your services. And then lastly, I just created a simple prompt to help you even come up with a unique mechanism name if you have no idea, if you have just no idea what, like if you can't think of a name for yourself, basically. So this will come up with 5. You can just choose one on your own. So let's see. So we have the channel boost blueprint, vid growth engine. That's not bad. Subscribe search system. Ooh, I actually like that. Subscribe search system. And let's check out 4 and 5 if it's going to get done soon. This thing is so slow though. View max method. And then the last one is going to be, drumroll please, engage rank formula. So out of all these, I think the subscribe search system is actually a great name. I would actually use this. But yeah, that's how to create your irresistible offer. And as you can see there, we did it in ChatGPT, and that took us not long, maybe like a couple minutes. So I would definitely recommend trying this. If you've never created an offer before, definitely use the prompts. I think it will absolutely help you. And I think even if you have already a product or service to sell, use the value stacking one to see what you can add on top of your additional product or service to help increase the value of your offer. Okay, guys? So that's how to create your own irresistible offer using AI. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, if you want the link to this document, again, it's always just below the video. Okay? All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.